There are many different ways to invite the client to focus on a specific behavior change or topic for the session, and we're going to unpack that a little bit today. My name's Dawn Clifford. I'm a motivational interviewing trainer, one of the authors of the book Motivational Interviewing in Nutrition and Fitness, and a nutrition and public health professor. And today we're talking about agenda mapping and the many styles of focusing. So there are three main styles within the focusing process that a practitioner can turn to. The first one is a directive style. The second one is a following style, and the third one is a guiding style. So first, let's talk about the directive style. So a directive style is simply stating the topic that would be best for the client to talk about today. So you might have some assessment data, for example, or some lab values for a client, and you might look at that and say, oh, thanks for filling this out. I'm noticing based on how you answered these questions that physical activity really is the best topic for us to discuss today. And then you dive into that topic. So that would be a directive style. The second style is a following style. A following style means the client is really 100% coming up with the topic. And so you might say something like, what ideas did you have today? What are some things you wanted to talk about? And maybe you as the practitioner have some ideas of what might be best, but you're really putting that to the side and focusing on what the client wants to talk about 100%. And the last way to focus a session is using a guiding process. So perhaps the client has some ideas about some topics they want to discuss, and perhaps you as the practitioner have some ideas that you think might be important to discuss and to the client as well. And so that sounds like this. On this assessment form you filled out, I'm seeing physical activity as a topic that might be of interest to you, but I'm also wondering what other topics interest you today to discuss. And then you're trying to make space for all those topics and doing some agenda mapping to kind of discuss with the client the order of topics, what might come first, and then what additional topics might we discuss as well. So those are the three different types of focusing. You can use a directive style, a following style, and a guiding style. And really that guiding style is a very motivational interviewing adherent way to make sure that the client's needs, wants are heard, and also you as the practitioner, if you have important pieces to share, that you can do that as well. It's really a negotiation type of conversation where you're honoring and respecting autonomy from the client and demonstrating that desire for partnership. Thanks so much for watching. My name's Dawn Clifford. Please subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time.